Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're not painting any Votan. I don't think I will ever paint them unless it's some sort of reward or punishment or something like that. So, hello! We have a guy. Look at him. He is a guy. And we're going to paint him. Did you say hello, banana? Did you just... You did. You just called me a banana. That's rude. I should ban that word. You're in so much trouble now. Mods, get him. Get him, mods. Wide captain? What do you mean? He's like not that wide. What are we talking about? He looks nicely proportioned. Just no. All my mods are like no. No. Hi, hot cross bunny. Well, bunny. He is special. I will say, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of his flare. This very interesting helm. If he had it, I wish it was attached to his helmet and not as a weird halo situation. Cause like, honestly, he's gotta lean forward to take his helmet off. Yeah, the shield makes him look wider, but he's actually, he's still snatched. Let's compare. Nah, he's still snatched. He's still snatched. All that glitters is gold. Yeah, so this is a guy I had primed, and then I had a can of spray paint, just regular gold, not anything fancy, that I wanted to see how it looked. And then I did a wash on him. So he's already, you can kind of tell, he's already got some like shading and stuff on him, but we're gonna paint him. So we're probably gonna start with purple or something like that. You can see where I didn't do the shading, like his cloak is really shiny. Please tell me the gold is not gloss. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. If I'm remembering right, the project I originally used it for, it was for like a matte sort of situation. I don't know. So, I guess we're gonna find out if it's gonna suck or not. I have no idea. Honestly, it's, I threw the can away because I emptied the can because I only had a little bit and that was like enough to finish this project, so I have no idea. I have no idea. It's been a couple months since I picked him up, since I painted and did all the things. But the wash turned out fine, so maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh my. Okay, good. Ah, Dino Fan, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Well, we'll find out if it's gloss. So, question, if we do find out it's gloss, do we, do I stop this and then do I just get a paint stripper and just dunk him in there and just let it all come off? It took, how long did it take? I have been online for less than 5 minutes. It took less than 5 minutes. You guys know what I'm going to talk about? Someone already asked this. Guess what I was just asked? That has been... Oh no, that's too much of a hint. I was waiting. I knew that this was gonna get asked. Alright. What is your opinion on the Grey Knights' Terminus Decree? Where they will invade the Imperial Palace to force the Emperor back on the Golden Throne if he is ever reborn. I was waiting. I was waiting. So I can't confirm as to whether or not the Emperor said that. I will neither confirm nor deny these things. However, I think the Grey Knights, no matter how cool they are severely outmatched by Custodies. There's other stuff they've dealt with and they've done fine, or they've done terrible against. We're not talking about that. Against Custodies, and however many are left in the Imperial Palace, not a chance. Not a chance. And I imagine some of the Sisters of Silence might be really irksome to deal with. Yeah. They couldn't even handle Steve. I think they could handle Steve. Even if they tried to get in all stealthily, the Custodians, they're just way too smart. They're way too smart to, like, be fooled by that. They're way too smart. The only ones who could force the Emperor back on the throne are the entire Yeah. The Sisters of Silence that are... You'd have to get all of them. Because clearly a couple of them around him don't bother him. So... Yeah. I'm not worried about what the Grey Knights do. I don't think they're capable of it. Sorry, Grey Knights fans. It's, I think it's a little silly. I think it's a little silly. And it's kind of like a meme. Alright, we're gonna open my shop towels. ASMR shop towel opening. Wait, let me turn the music off. Yeah, I gotta appreciate this. Someone's got to turn on their listening ears. I just said they were shop towels, not snacks. I just said they were shop towels. If you just thought that was a snack, I think you need to go have dinner or something, or drink water. I think you should probably go do that. I'm sorry, Jack. I hate to disappoint you. It was not a snack. Technically, you can eat anything once. I mean, yes, but it's not a snack. This is not a snack that I will be consuming. Oh, thank you, Babbling Prophet, for the 13 months of support. Oh, okay, so what I will say about the Terminus Decree, I saw, let me see if I can find it really fast. There was a artist who did his own, like, lore on it. Oh, what's his name? I forgot his name. I, like, just followed him, and I've seen his work before, and I can't, okay, this guy, Mick. He did some, like, a little bit of, like, custom lore thing. And he was, like, depicting the Star Child. Save the image. Save. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put it up on my screen. And I saw this frame. Here it is. This is the frame. And I was like, man, I love how the Star Child looks like Sanguinius. That's like my most favorite thing. I think that's my favorite thing. He has, so there's a part 1 and there's a part 2. So if you go into the comments, he has posted part 2. Yeah, his arms are like noodles. Star Child. Emphasis on the child part. So, to me, it looks like Sanguinius, and I thought it was very nice. I liked it quite a bit. I also like how the halo on here, it sticks to the back of his head. So it's not like directly behind him. It's like attached to the back of his head. Where do you think he inherited that look from? Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. Well aware. But you know, I liked it. There. Sanguini says, I thought the Star Child was a boy. Am I wrong about that? Okay, can someone riddle why? Okay. Help me understand here. Why would the embodiment of the Emperor, who is a guy, be a girl? If it can be explained to me, the Star Child went into a girl's body, so he just chose a random guy. Thank you, Shadow, for the clarification. What book is this? I'm gonna read it. What book? That's my next question. I did read that one where the Emperor possessed a custodian to talk to Cypher. Yes, I'm aware of that. It's in the Mortarion versus Gilliman book. I thought I read that one. Is it Mortarion versus Gilliman in 40k? Dark Imperium Plague War. Then it's a different one. And wait a sec. Dark Imperium Plague War. Not read this one. Okay, I guess that's next. Okay, so Starchild is Big E's kindness and compassion and is a separate entity. Yes. The Big E himself intervened in Plague Wars and possessed that girl to save Gilliman. It wasn't the Starchild who did it. Now I don't know. I don't know the answer. Because I thought it made sense, like, the Emperor just yeeted his love and kindness into the void so he could go fight Horus. But the Emperor sitting on the throne does not have his love and kindness and stuff, so technically, because he already yeeted it into the void, it no longer exists within him. So he doesn't control it, which means him possessing a little girl is not the same thing as Starchild. Yeah, I'm with Shadow and I'm with Soko on this. I assume is there a book with Starchild in it? What book is that? I'd like to read that one too. The Starchild is the Emperor. Well, no, I thought oh no. So it's been a while since we've seen Starchild lore. Godblight. Okay. Kyron, I assume you're talking about, actually, can you clarify what you mean when you say Godblight? Like, what is in that book? I thought the Starchild was one of those things that it's not retconned, but GW hasn't done anything with this. I clearly need to know more about this. I've heard about the Starchild, never looked into it. It's when the Death Guard attack McCrack. Oh, okay, so that's the book where Gilliman and Mortarion also fight. Got it. Got it, okay. And that's when someone gets possessed. Got it. Yeah, the Dark Imperium books. Okay. Super old lore. Yeah, okay. So it was the Big E, not the Star Child, so hate to break it to you, Bard, but that is not Star Child. That is just the Big E using a little girl's body to maybe commit war crimes. I don't know exactly what he did. But okay, well, it sounds like I need to read book 2 of Dark Imperium so I can get more context for this. This has been insightful. I appreciate the discussion. So people argue if it is the Emperor or the Star Child who possessed the girl. It is almost like semantics. Star Child is the Emperor, but they're not the same. Star Child is of the Emperor, but not the Emperor. Right? Possessed is an ugly word, more like commandeered. Enlisted. Yeah, they're shards of the Emperor, but they're not part of the original Emperor anymore, as we know him. Oh gosh, this is just gonna get complicated fast. Perhaps we should stop this. Perhaps we should stop this. This is already too much. Yes, the original Emperor is gone. The Emperor that we know is part of himself. So I guess if you consider... Oh gosh, okay, we're gonna stop there. We're stopping. Stop. Yes, but actually no situation. Okay, I'm learning that now, so we're gonna stop. Oh, trust me, I've been in the Warhammer lore side of things. This is just the one I don't really like get into this side of it. Never really had a huge desire to. That needs to be thicker. I don't think that's gonna do what I want. Oh, Nova, thank you so much for the bits. I was saving these for the tabletop game. Have them anyway. Oh, thank you, Nova. I am so grateful to know that you would have gotten me, what was it? 3,000 points. I would have had a free CP, command point. Oh yeah, I turned it off for the ASMR. The free command point for the game. I appreciate it, Nova. I don't know when we're gonna play next, because Froggy is out of town. So she's off doing froggy things, sitting on lily pads and zoning out. I'm not using this wet palette like I should, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Kyron, thank you so much for the follow. I assume that's how you say it, right, Kyron? Those points are, no, they are incredibly dangerous. We'll see how this goes. I'm a little worried now about this whole gloss situation that you guys brought up to me. Now I'm like, oh, well, I guess we're gonna find out. I know I was gonna have to do a couple coats of purple to get over the golds. So we'll see how this ends up playing out. This used to be like my best brush, and then I slowly used it too much, and now it's all like, it wants me to take it out back. We'll just paint over this and we'll go back over it. Whatever, who cares? Are you doing a Sisters of Battle campaign tomorrow? Sisters of Battle campaign. Well, tomorrow I'm making stained glass. That was my plan. Are you talking about for Dawn of War on Sunday? Because if that's the case, no. Sisters of Battle aren't my vibe to play with. I like the Blood Ravens. I like my Spice Marines. And, yeah. So no. I'm not into playing Sisters of Battle. I love them. I love their lore. It was funny. It was a while ago. Someone tried to, like, twist my words. I made a post. I was like, oh, what girl... It was a meme. It was like, what people think girls want to play. And it was like Sisters of Battle. And it's like, what girls want to actually play. And it was like Night Lords. Something like that. And then someone retweeted, like, my meme. And it's like, huh, it was another chick. She was like, huh, I can't imagine why a bunch of girls wouldn't want to play obsessive female characters who worship a man. And I was like, ma'am, you got me wrong. I love the Emperor. He's awesome. He's great. I was like, what? That's not at all what I was saying. It's just the things you expect the ladies to play, we don't play. I was just like, I think you're a little confused. I didn't say I didn't like them. I love their lore. Yeah, it's classic Twitter moment, but I was like, no, please don't say that. Like, that is what I said. I did not say that. I love the Sisters of Battle, actually. Their lore is pretty great. I think they're pretty cool. Do I want to play with them? Do I like their paint scheme? No. And that's about it. It's not that complicated. Ugh, it's gonna be a little gross. Okay, I think I just gotta let it dry and then paint over again. Don't you worship Sanguinius? I do. You're right. Douglas MacArthur. You're 100% right. She clearly didn't know who I was. She did not know what I stand for. Thank you for the super chat. I stand on business here. No, it was not meant to be a joke. If this was like, oh my gosh, this was like several months ago. The way it was written, it was not implied to be a joke. Like, you could tell if it was a joke. They did not respond to my comment. I commented on their post. And, yeah, no, it was not meant to be a joke. It was very much like a, oh my gosh. Like, they were saying this, I don't prescribe to this. Like, oh my gosh, men suck because they think women want to play characters that actively worship men. And I was like, huh? Like, that was the vibe of her post. And I was like, this is not where it's at. This is not where it's at. What? Very silly. Just caught me off guard. I've told you guys this. I'm relatively new to the internet side of things, so when I just made an innocuous meme, I was like, oh, wasn't expecting you to take it that far. They're usually pretty innocent. I don't mean anything by it. I just want you to go, haha, that's funny. She's kind of funny, and that's it. That's it. Oh cool, she likes Warhammer. Neat. Sounds like a cool chick. And that's where it ends. Yes, Sokol, go sleep. Go sleep. Catch you later. We'll be doing stained glass and it'll be chill vibes tomorrow. Now I'm thinking about Sanguinius fried chicken. Stop that. That's heresy. Like, I'm gonna have to go find you and I'm gonna have to arrest you. That's very much a heretical thought, and you just broadcast that live on my stream. That's heresy. The Inquisition is gonna get you, and I don't care if you were part of my original Inquisition. How's the stained glass project? Oh, it's good. So it's done, pretty much. I still haven't figured out the right shade for Sanguinius' face to get it right. I have an idea, but I just haven't tested it yet. But it's good. We're gonna do a different piece tomorrow. I think I'll actually do some of the leading parts to show you guys how long it took me just to do the other one. This piece won't be nearly as complicated. It's gonna be something else. But that's for tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. There's potential for jokes with a Sanguinius fried chicken, but I'm not Slaneshi enough for it. This concerns me. Don't say anything more on the matter. MacArthur, that is very dubious, and I don't know if I want to hear him. I don't know if I want to hear that, so, you know, probably wise just to stop there. I don't know what you're gonna say, but you said Slaneshi, and that has me worried. Has me a little worried, I will not lie. If Sanguinius had a restaurant, would he sell fried wings? I think he would, just kind of for like the shock value of it. He'd be like, oh yeah, like I be like, wow, these are really good. And so here's what he'd do. He'd hunt very, very large birds. And so he'd sell very large wings, and people would be like, where do you get these? And he's like, oh, they're from me. I grew them. And then everyone just stares at him. They're like, and he's like, no, and then he like smiles and he's like, no, I'm kidding. I hunt them, or like he has a farm or something. That would be really funny, because people would be like freaked out for half a second. Be like, really? Do you can grow back your wings? They'd be freaked out for a moment. Not very long. He wouldn't let them get too far ahead of themselves. Sly Marbles Bar and Grill. Okay, that sounds like really good though. I would go there. I would attend. He would have my patronage. He would have my patronage. I feel like I should get, whenever I do like mini painting, I feel like I should get like a fancy camera that like we can zoom like close in on the minis, because this is a really good hand cam if you don't want to see details, but like most of the time it's like, oh, you miss all the details because of like how small the mini is, and like the resolution isn't very good for really, really up close projects. The part of me is like, man, what if I got like a really fancy one? So I could like zoom in and you're like, wow, look at that. I need a thinner brush to get in the other sections of the shit. There's like a tiny little strip right there, and I'm like, well, that's going to be irritating. I remember when that guy was called a Votan Mini. He's not that short. If he stood up, he would be about the same size of his brethren. He's not that short. No, he's not my height. Look, look. If he, look, when he's standing here on this rock, like, yeah, he has a little bit of extra height, but he's about the same height as a Custodes. The plate is roughly the same size, like, he's leaning, so if he straightened, he's about the same height as a Custodes, so I don't know what you guys are on about. He's not short. He's not short. Unlike me. Wow. It's like we're gonna have a talk later. That's heresy. I'm not short. Very rude. He's getting a little tiny purple stone on his helmet. See it up close. Another purple guy back here. Okay, I think I got all the little tiny purple details. I'm gonna go back over everything again with purple again. Currently working on my 30 loyalist Iron Warriors. Nice. Nice. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. Shadow Drake, you should work on that, your assassin. You should. I know work was hard, but think about how awesome she's gonna look. Think about how awesome she's gonna look when you're done. You just do it. Oh. I misread it. I misread it, Shadow Drake. You should work on your tank. You should work on your tank. I misread it. I was like, I looked over quickly and I misread what mini. Well, you should work on your tank. Imagine how cool your tank is gonna look. And also, tanks are better than assassins. Because of boom. See, you finally have all the pieces, so you should just go and do it. Just go do it. Oh, Dee, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Aurelia. I am a Warhammer Vtuber, and today we are just painting one of my little guys. So, yeah. Dee put us in a box and dropped it at your front door. Well, hey, I'm happy to let you guys inside. This is gonna be great. Yeah. For those of you who are Warhammer fans, or if not, what if you know Warhammer, what is your favorite faction? Too many video games, time for art. I completely understand. I wanted to do a little bit of miniature painting. I have a backlog. It's bigger than I care to admit. Oh, and thank you, Laminus, for gifting a sub to D. Thank you very much. What video games were you guys playing? Oh, and DinoFan, thank you for gifting a sub for for gifting a sub as well. We did a tutorial today, yapped a bunch, and then peek like 3 times. I don't have a problem. Well, did you make it to the top? Did you make it to the top? That's the question. Oh, and thank you guys for doing the shout out. Thank you, mods. But did you make it to the top? No? Okay. Well, I understand why you tried to do it 3 times then. Because if you had made it to the top every time, I'd be like, well, why? Why would you just keep going? We should play sometime. That would be fun. I haven't played in a little bit. Probably like a few weeks. That'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk. I have another friend who really likes playing. So I think she would be so down to play. We can play off stream, on stream, whatever you like. I played 40k Eldar many moons ago. I like the Eldar. But don't let my chat lie to you. They're gonna tell you fake news. They're gonna tell you things about me that just aren't true. But I like the Eldar. I think, like, of the armies that I want to get, Femstodes, then Blood Angels, then Eldar. Maybe Necrons? I'm not committed. Okay, we'll talk, D. I'll make a note. Getting my piece of paper. Okay. Make sure you guys can't see my note. Top. D. Got it. I wrote it down. It's on my list of things. It's not what Twitter says. Yeah, well, you guys made me do that. It's very different. And welcome in, Sheriff Pumpkin. I hope you're having a good time. We're just chilling. We just got raided by D. And we're just working on this little guy. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting the purple on. He was very gold. And now we have to put the purple on. But it's not too different from when you have to prime with white or black. You still have to do a lot of the colors. Oh, and by the way, D, if you need to sleep, eat, do whatever you gotta do, don't feel like you gotta hang out. If you've got stuff you gotta get to. But I appreciate the raid. We're just gonna chill, so hopefully your viewers just enjoy just a chill time. Yeah, and feel free to talk, yeah. Now it's making me think about what I'm gonna do for dinner. Probably stir fry something. I think that's my plan. Got some chicken thighs I pulled out. No, not chicken thighs. Chicken tenderloins. Don't know why I was thinking about chicken thighs. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I was thinking about putting them in like a stir fry. I've got some soy sauce and teriyaki, and I have enough where I can like lightly bread them. I can't bread the whole batch, I don't think, but I can do some of them, which would be nice. Or I could go to the store and get a box of mac and cheese, make the chicken tendies, and then call it a day. That would be nice. Because if I go to the store to get mac and cheese, I might as well go get more eggs. If I really wanted to bread them. Depends on how I'm feeling. Oh, DinoFan, thank you for gifting another sub. You've gifted a couple subs today. Thank you. Yeah, and I have the breading. I have the crumbs. So I have the flour, and I have, like, 2 eggs. And I have the crumbs already, like the breadcrumbs. I would just be short on the eggs. Because it's like, what, the tenderloin pack is like 10, 12 of them in there? Get butter chicken seasoning. Ooh, I like lemon pepper. I found lemon pepper is like really good. I didn't know it existed until recently. I was like, ooh, this is nice. So I like to put it on chicken. Along with like a garlic salt or a garlic powder. I like garlic. I like a lot of garlic. It's very problematic for sanguineous, but you know, we work it out. We work it out. Oh, that's definitely not supposed to be purple. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Lemon pepper is amazing. Don't make it yourself. It's a pain. Good thing there's nothing else on that palette. Good thing there's nothing else there. That would have been bad. Yeah, I've not made the lemon pepper. I just get it at the store. I actually got it for free. I'm like, oh, what's this? And then I started using it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. That's wild to hear. Where I live, they put lemon pepper on everything. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a seasoning my parents just didn't use very often. I definitely don't remember it in our like spice cabinet. So feel like I would have remembered if we had lemon pepper. I'm gonna get inside his cloak. Gotta get the second coat in. It's a little too watered down though. It's a lot of grating lemon peels, baking it out, then mixing it with peppercorn. Oh, and it tastes just like the store-bought with so much effort. Okay, fair. Yeah, I'll probably just stick with the store-bought then. Thank you for the heads up. I usually don't, I'm not a sourdough girly. I think it would be cool to learn to, like, make bread and stuff, but I've seen some of my other friends who are, like, really into it, and they, like, share starters and stuff with each other. And I'm just like, that looks like a lot of work. Because just imagine, consider the life of a streamer and a bread maker. It's not going to work. Because when I would probably make bread is the weekends. But I'd be like partway through a stream and be like, hold on chat, I gotta knead my dough. And then I'd run off, go take care of that. Be like, I am either sitting there on stream, kneading the dough, or like I disappear for 20-30 minutes. It sounds cool, but it just... efficiency-wise, in terms of time, it's not worth it. Yes, it will cost less, maybe. Maybe, depending on how you do your math, it may cost less. However, we're good. For me, it's not worth the time it takes. My time is more valuable to me. Yeah, sourdough is a pet. You can... Yeah, that's what I've heard, and I'm like, this is nuts. Just like the different things I've heard when they talk about it, I'm like, oh wow, that sounds very detailed. It sounds like a lot of work. I'm not averse to doing things that require a lot of work. Heck, I stream and I do all this stuff. It is a lot of work, but not a sourdough. Get bonked. No. I will not have that here. I will not have that here. No. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do this part in the front. I totally forgot. Thank goodness I got more purple. Okay, question. Should I make this section of his pauldron purple? So it's like raised and there's a small area. The small area. Should I make that purple, like the shield, or should I do something else? Hi Aurelia, I've been watching your stream for a while, and it helps me get into 40k books right now. I'm doing 3 things while watching this. What are you doing? And I appreciate you saying that, King WB. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you've gotten into Warhammer just like after listening to me and talking about it. I'm not gonna say it, Rainbow Roost. I'm not gonna say that. I may be a little dumb sometimes, but I at least know that one. Playing Space Marine 2, responding to Discords and watching. Nice. That is Warhammer multitasking if I've ever heard it. That's probably about as far as you can get. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's not like you could listen to an audiobook and to me at the same time. Not just a hand camera getting the whole bicep. Oh. Yeah, you are. I was like really leaning into this. Bicep cam. They can't really get a good flex this way. I can't. It's just not a good angle for a good flex. Sorry. I can't. There's no gun show. Like, this is the best I can do, and you can't get a good angle out of that. But I do have muscles. I do have muscles. Yeah, I can't show the gains. The angle's just not right. A gun show for the century. I feel like you'd be disappointed. This is like probably like a pistol. Okay? Not that pistols can't be good in gun shows, but I'm just saying. Can I get in there and get purple? Yeah. Look at that shield. Look at him. I got the plasma pistol guns. I do have, I swear they exist. They exist. It's just the camera, it's not like, if I flex, then you could only see this, and that doesn't show definition or anything. What are we painting? Captain. This guy. Shield Captain. I got 3 Primaris Outriders, and then I will be done painting all of the Indominus box set. Yay! I'm proud of you. Getting rid of that gray pile of shame. I'm proud of you. I'm working on it right now. I'm working on mine. Just gonna go 1 mini at a time, and we'll get there eventually. And then we'll collect Blood Angels. And then we'll paint those. And then we'll do Eldar. Ooh. Ow. Capitan. No, it's not the Votan Captain. He's actually quite tall, guys. He's actually quite tall. And I'll have you know, this guy here is taller than all of you. Okay? He's a Custodes, which means he's taller than all of you, so you guys have no room to talk. You have no room to talk. None whatsoever. Do you like your Custodes in warmer gold or bright gleaming gold? I like them in a warmer gold. Like, the really shiny ones are very nice, don't get me wrong. But like the warmer gold where it almost like radiates. It's good. Oh yeah, that's right. I said I was gonna do these down. Is that part of his leathers? That part there? Maybe? Look at a picture of it. Shield Captain Custodes. That part of his... Okay, yeah, that's part of his regalia. Cool, then I don't have to worry about that. Great. Wow. Hi, I found your stream through your Sanguinius deep dive, and I love the vibe here. Oh, thank you so much. Kazia? Kazia? Kaz? Can I call you Kaz? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love Sanguinius. He is my favorite. Man, that stream was like from over like a year ago, because I had Vampire Week. That was from Vampire Week, which was very fun. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I want to do another one if I have time, but we will see. It depends on when my new model debut happens. Kaz is fine? Okay, cool. Cool. I want to do another one, though, where we do more vampire-themed activities. Maybe I do more baking. Maybe I do different things. It just depends on when my debut happens, because... Or maybe we'll, like, do, like, a mixture? I don't know. We'll have to see what makes sense. Play it by ear. I guess it popped up on my YouTube because I'm obsessed with Sangi and the Blood Angels. Yes! Yes, we have another one. We have another one, chat. Except I'll have you know, Sangi, he's mine. He's mine. He's the love of my life. You can't have him. He's for me only. Okay? I'm glad we understand each other. I hate to disappoint you, but, you know, I will do what I must. I love him. He's great. He's amazing. Favorite Primarch. Oh, guys, did I tell you? Did I tell you? I finished the Fabius Bile series. The trilogy. They might make more books of Fabius Bile. I liked it. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it very much. We're gonna let that dry a little bit before I try to paint more. There. Any updates on the new model? Nothing that I can really share. Like I said, we're kind of, it's just going through the rigging process, so once I feel comfortable giving you guys a date, don't worry, you'll get it, and I will be talking about it for a while, once I have a date, I promise. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Scarecrow. Funny plan of mine, I found out that my husband, the husband of my friend, plays Warhammer Tabletop, so I'm determined to train her into a top-tier player while he's working in another state so she can... Oh, so she can bully her husband? Yes. Yes. You gotta choose, like, a really good army, and then you gotta, like, nail down what the stratagems are, what the best way to play is, like... Yes. Yes. I support this. That would be so funny. You need to let me know what happens, because... that sounds absolutely hilarious. And if she enjoys it, then it's like a thing that they can do together, and then it's sweet. Because he'll be so nice. He'll be like, okay, babe, like, I'll help you build your army, get your list together. Yes. Yes. Support. That means you gotta play what he plays. So then you can train her to, like, know what to go up against for his army, specifically. It must be done. It must be done. I support this. That's gonna be so funny. They're gonna laugh about it later. He's like, how did you get so good? And then she's gonna be like, Mala taught me. Be like, oh, no! And then it's gonna be hilarious. I support. I would do the same thing. That'd be so funny. $40K match to decide who makes dinner. At that point, by the time you're done, like, it won't be dinner time anymore. It won't be dinner time anymore. Oh, I guess I gotta paint the inside of this purple. Nomad, I think you have confused me for someone else. My name isn't Dipper. I'm confused. My name's not Dipper. I'm waiting for whatever joke you're about to make. Come and just, like, I'm gonna walk into it. I'll be like, ah, you got me. I don't know what joke you're gonna make. No, you actually messed up my name. So you're doing copy-paste messages? copy paste messages. I'm so offended. Not really. Oh yes, I should. I did think it was a Gravity Falls reference at first, and I was like, this is no Gravity Falls reference I'm aware of. Drink my water. Joke's on you, your name is Dipper now? No. I'm more of a Mabel kind of person. Not exactly, but kind of. So Shadow Drake, I don't think they should bring a tailored list. I think she should be like, oh, this is kind of what I'm thinking, and then like slowly maneuver to the units that she wants and that he'll recommend for her, but he won't think she'll know how to use them. That's how you do it. This is very good. This is exactly what I needed. I was a little parched. Just wasn't thinking about it. I was locked in. Okay. So the next thing I would normally do is a wash. Oh, there's stuff back here too. Oh no, there's more purple. There's more purple here. This mini is a little weird. Yeah, this is also part of the purple section. Well. Why are the Beatles stuck in my head? I love the Beatles, don't get me wrong. I'm just confused why I'm thinking about the Beatles now. Which song? We Can Work It Out. I have no clue why. Because it's not like I'm in a fight with anyone right now, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. The submarine. Yeah. Korn supports you fighting with some? Well, yeah, but I don't know why I'm thinking about the song. It confuses me. I really like this shield. It sparks joy. It just sparks joy. Don't break the law. Don't break the law. Well, definitely only listen to the audio. If you are driving and listening to me, please put your phone down so you can't see the screen. Don't get distracted. Be safe. It would make me very sad if any of you got into an accident. Okay? Unless you're a heretic. Even then, I'm still kidding. I don't want anyone to get into an accident. Okay, it's wash time. This one's gonna be different. No, we'll still do the wash. Which one is the wash that I use? This one? I don't remember. I don't remember which one is my fabric wash versus the armor wash, which I think is this one. I think this is the one for the armor. This is glue. This is glue. This is also glue. Glue goes over there. I think this is it. I think I made a new batch. No. No, I cannot condone you breaking the law. I cannot. I'm sorry. I have to get rid of. I have to delete that. Like, I cannot condone you breaking the law, and I cannot have Twitch staff showing up here. Cannot allow that. I use a different one. I use a combination. It is wildwood with something else. I think it's with earth. Oh, well, that's the. I don't remember. I don't know what I used for the wash for the cloak. I forget. We're just gonna do it. Highlight, I just do kind of what I do for my regular armor highlights. And then I'll do some more weathering on these like leather strips here so they're not the exact same color. This piece irritates me. It gets in my way. I should have not included it now. Should have waited. Alright. Set that down. Let that dry. There's a face in the towel. Oh! Don't look. There is. It kind of looks like handsome Squidward. Like, here's the head, and here's the cheekbone, and the chin is like coming away. There you go. The shop towel is looking at us. Yeah, it is. Because it's blue, it could almost be a towel. Seeing the stream suddenly reminded me I have an Einstrider to build and paint. Do it! Paint your minis now while you have the opportunity. There's no time to slack off. No, this is not it's not Steve. It's handsome Squidward. It's not Steve. It's not a servo skull. I gotta let that sit. I'm like so ready to do the next part. I'm like, just gotta let it sit. We can prep the next color though. We're gonna use Skull Crusher Brass. No, I understand the nature of chat, Demon Slayer. I understand the nature of chat enough that I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Not offended. Chat's just gonna do what chat's gonna do. You can't change it. You just have to accept it. Even my unintentional art is good. I appreciate it. Chat. Yep. Now I don't want to mess up the face. I'm amazed that I managed that. Somehow. I want it signed, laminated, framed, and auctioned off to feed the hobby. I would feel bad if I auctioned this off. There's some things that I see like in museums, they're like, this is art, and I'm like, that is not art. Like, and I find it hilarious when someone will come to like a museum and they'll like tape a banana to the wall and then people will think it's art, and I'm like, like, really? Really? I think we need to reassess sometimes what is considered good art and bad art. Have you thought about using fluorescent neon paints for glow effects? I've heard about it, but I'm kind of trying to keep my Custodes like uniform. Maybe in the future. Because I've seen really cool looking like builds and paint schemes where it looks really fresh and it looks really nice, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'd probably do that for like more specialized like weapons, something like that. Okay, so we're gonna do these larger sections of the armor. It has more of like a pop to it. Not gonna get every section. We don't want to get rid of the shading I already did. What is your opinion on the Indiana Jones movies? First three, I mean. Oh gosh, okay. It's been a very long while since I have like sat down and watched the Indiana Jones movies, Dino fan. I remember enjoying them as a kid. There was one that I don't think my parents let me watch. And I think that was the one with the... Well, okay, this... I couldn't watch it as a kid. And I think it was the one with the cannibals. I think it was that one. So I remember enjoying them. But I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember hating them. Temple of Doom? Yeah, if that was what that one's called. Like I said, I didn't watch it, so I don't remember the name. I think the one that I saw the most was... It was Raiders of the Lost Ark. What's the other one? What is the other one? It's the one with the Holy Grail. That's probably the movie, Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail. Watch that one too. I probably saw that one the most. That lady is messed up, let me tell you. So, no, no, no. No, no, no. That was pretty messed up, ma'am. Like, bleh. I'm sorry. Don't do that. That's weird. You're weird. Wait, okay. Where is this going? Where is this going? I thought I didn't need to ask. But now you got me concerned. And now you're whispering secrets in the chat. Lamb, where is this going? Do you know? I know you know. You're better off just telling me. You're better off just telling me now than waiting until I find out. Lamb, you better tell me. I will cause trouble tomorrow at your family gathering. as a side note, one of my mods watches, well, last year watched my live stream while at a family reunion, and it's this weekend. I will cause chaos. Not really. I'm well behaved. I think he hid under his desk while that happened. Do I want to know? Do I want to know, mods? Is it something that would concern or upset me? No, it's probably fine then. Probably fine. Better be fine. Someone has an Indiana Jones character in our Wrath and Glory game. Now we will need an Indiana Jones mission based off the movie. Is that it? Is that it? Then why did it matter what I said about Indiana Jones? Why did you need my input? Okay. So one of my chatters made a rogue trader character based off of Indiana Jones and a little bit of Han Solo. So you just made him Harrison Ford. And the main thing about the story is, oh, wait, I made him a rogue trader? Because just like in Indiana, he's an archaeologist that's working for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'd support that. That would totally be something I support. What kind of stuff are you gonna uncover? See, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. You had my curiosity, now you have my attention. What specifically would I have asked you to look for? I am very curious. Please, please, please. Go on, come on, tell me. I am waiting. I was very, like, suspicious about the whole thing. And I was like, what is going on? Like, it was like most things. Let me think. There are certain things that perhaps I'm not chill with, but like that sort of thing, like, oh, that's interesting, that's cool, that sounds fun. It's not like I'm gonna be like, ugh, I hate Indiana Jones specifically because you did this thing. That sounds a little silly to me. Blame Lamb, he likes to have fun. I mean, who doesn't like to have fun? Oh no, I just messed that up. Does anyone know if the Indiana Jones game was good? I don't know. Does anyone know if that Indiana Jones game was good? I'm curious. I'm not exactly sure, I'll be honest, what game is being referred to, but I'll ask for you. Ultrafist said I played it cinema. Some people said they heard it was good, but they haven't played it. Ooh. So your archaeologist character finds ancient relics of humanity, but he's personally into Necron stuff. You know, makes sense. And it may involve us, a certain Mexican restaurant chain with a bell symbol, and would like to have artifacts in the menu. It's a must-play game according to some of the others about the Indiana Jones game. It's called Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Okay, good to know. I just know after the movies, things just like heavily, like some of like the original 3 movies, it just dropped off and just stopped being good, from what I heard. I don't think I saw any of the new movies. I think I have been spared from that, which I'm happy for. But my parents at least were like, here, watch these Indiana Jones movies. Yeah, I definitely think Temple of Doom. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen clips of it, and I'm like, I kind of get it. I was like, what, 8 at the time? Maybe a little too much. But also at the age of 8 or 9, I watched Jurassic Park. Maybe it was reasonable. I just don't think my parents liked it very much. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, we do be yapping today, and we do be painting. We're getting things done. Kind of slowly, but we're getting there. It helps when I already had a lot of things like painted and ready to go. Oh, I should paint this a flare over here. Head. There we go. That's better. Can one of the relics be a Taco Bell? And when you ring the bell, it gives you a taco, but it's a taco of mysterious origin. We don't know where the taco came from. Sounds really stupid, but I think it would be kind of funny. As a DM, you gotta have a crazy item in there that makes the players go, what the heck is this guy on? You gotta keep them on their toes. Oh, Mr. Clean, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Why are we doing this? We're just hanging out. We're having a good time. We have the summon skitter talent. How big are the skitters in this universe? Are they size of a small dog, like a chihuahua, or like a medium-sized dog, or a large dog? Because depending on what you say, it could be absolutely terrifying. That sounds like it could be terrifying. Skitters are nurgling size, so a medium-large chihuahua. Wait, nurgling. Nurgling size. Let me check this. I think I underestimate how large nurglings are. Nurglings are no taller than a foot high. Okay. According to Warhammer Wiki. Is that correct? Skitters are the size of a corgi. Okay, that makes sense to me. Yes, the taco that never... It's an infinite slice of pizza, yes. But an infinite taco. Yes, I'm for that, honestly. Can I have an infinite 5-layer burrito? I've really been wanting a 5-layer burrito lately, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good, chat. Not have so much Taco Bell. But boy, do I want a 5-layer burrito. It whispers to me with the green goblin mask. Coward, you make me sick. Like, fine. Fine. What's the choice of hot sauce to go on that 5-layer burrito? I think it's hot. I think it's, yeah, it's hot. It's the reddish one. Reddish orange. That's the one I do. It's really nice. I think it was Shadow that gifted me. Oh man, I'm gonna screw this up. I do this every time when I'm like, oh yeah, this person gave me the hot sauces or the whatever gift. And I thought it was, so it's, yeah, it's the fire one. Let me double check who got me the hot sauces. I thought it was Shadow. Shadow Revan. One moment. Investigation time. All my wishes. Wait. Gifters, that's what I want. No, it's Dino Fan. Ah, dang it. I did it to you twice, Dino Fan. I feel terrible. I've done this to you twice. It was Dino Fan. Dino Fan got me the hot sauces. I should just look it up. I shouldn't just make statements like that. Dino Fan got me the hot sauces. I'm almost out. Because there's times that the Taco Bell employees forget to put hot sauce in my bag. But I don't get upset. I'm just like, oh, good thing I have a bottle of hot sauce in my fridge. Honestly, I love that thing. I love the hot sauce. I think I have... How much do I have of that second bottle? A lot. It must be a different Shadow. Yeah, Shadow Jake, I realized you were here. I have a Shadow Revan. Who's one of my mods. And... I should probably just call him Revan. To make things less confusing. Different last name here. My favorite hot sauce is Da Bomb sauce. I know Taco Bell made like a green, like a green sauce. I had it. It was okay. It's probably good for like breakfast foods, but not so much for 5-layer burritos. I'm sorry, Dino Fan. I will tell you, of all the gifts that I've gotten, I probably use that one the most. I should put it back up because I'm about to run out. But I probably use that one the most. Must fight, there can only be one. Okay, the shadows are gonna fight each other. Where are you guys fighting? Because we might as well make this like stream entertainment. We can place bets and everything. Honestly, it sounds like this should be the plan. We'll watch the fight. The big water drop on me. Oh, yes. How could I forget? You guys should go to the Waffle House, yes. No, it's okay, Shadow Drake. You guys are going to the Waffle House. You guys are gonna fight it out. It's what Corn would want. Okay, guys, here's the real question. Do I get Taco Bell? Or do I make my stir fry that I plan to make tonight? This is the question. This is the question. Ah, dang it. Just messed that up. That up. Do it again. Can you make stir-fry tacos? No, I don't think you can. And I don't have bok choy, but I have other vegetables. Make the stir-fry into a burrito, but like it... Okay, I could see that, but that's not the same as Taco Bell. Everyone's like, do the stir fry. Stir fry. It's not a bad option, so I'm like, I'm not upset either way. I'm just like, Taco Bell sounds very good right now. That sounds very tasty. shiny little guys. You make anything into a taco if you try hard enough. I mean, yes, but you're forgetting the important like difference between can and should. Just because you can make something into a taco does not mean you should. I'm sorry, but Taco Bell is never good. Topical ointment, I forgive you. Because you are wrong, and your stomach is weak. Taco Bell is incredible. You clearly have not been blessed with a strong stomach in order to ascertain these claims. It's okay. It's okay, don't worry. This is not a heretical thing to say. The Taco Bell by my house sucks, yeah. You have to go to the right place. Well, I hate to inform you, even if you say that your stomach can take anything and you say Taco Bell is bad because you've had it, you're still wrong. I regret to inform you, but I really don't. Oh no! Your lead belcher paint went bad. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Laminus, what are you having at the family reunion? Last time I remember you made lots of food. What are you making? Oh, there's like detail in here. Oh shoot, I need to get that. I did not get that in gold with the can. Glad I caught that. There's like a little bit of detail inside his shield. Rhubarb custard bars. Oh, interesting. Now I'm hungry. I made myself hungry, and I only have myself to blame. Oh no. I was talking about food too much, and now my stomach's angry with me. Alright, time to get my Retributor armor and like get in there. Because there's, I mean, how much do I care? Ah, this is the downside. Like, I spray painted it because I wanted to see how it would go. But now that like I've done it, it's like, there's so many sections that like I didn't quite get completely because I spray painted it. So now there's like some hard to reach areas. You're contemplating if you care, you care. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I felt like I knew my answer anyway, just talking out loud is part of the streamer bit. Are we painting Banana Boys today? Yes. Yes. I only need to do like a light gold on the inside. It's okay if it's not perfect, because I also can't get a good angle in some sections. Yeah, I can't even get it through it on this side. Locked in for a second. Okay. Got it. Now it's all gold on the inside. I could do a wash in there to make it darker. A little bright. It's a little bright in my opinion. Ooh. What? What happened? Why are we spamming Steve's? Why is there scuff? YouTube is posting, a couple people in YouTube are posting the scuff Steve, and I'm confused and I'm worried. I'm a little worried. Are we good? Their actual scuff. Things are fine on Twitch. Yeah, you guys are usually pretty quick about it if there's scuff. So I'm scared. Or they're cleaning someone of heresy. No scuff on the stream. Okay. They were using the Steve emote for that emote for something else. I was really concerned. Like, we good there, bros? Noted, noted. I'll keep that in mind. I'm happy to take blame. Seems like I'm just gonna have to investigate my mods here pretty soon. You have to investigate all of them for heresy, including the new ones. Okay, we're gonna do another wash on these leather bits so they get nice and dark. And I'm just gonna leave them sitting like this so they dry, and like we get it's gonna be darker than the regular stuff. No, look. If some mods are corrupt, that means, and by corrupt I mean corrupted with heresy. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I had to get a good stretch in there. Yeah, I'm just stretching. I've been like shrimping this whole time. Okay, maybe we won't finish this guy today. I think we'll get a lot done. I don't think we'll finish it today. We will see. We'll see. I'm gonna leave him there. We're gonna let him sit. I'm gonna pull up my black. purple and gold looks really good. Yeah, I like the purple and gold for Custodes. I've always, sorry. Turning my ceiling fan on higher. I've always been of the opinion that I felt like the Custodes were better suited for purple instead of, gold for accents. I've always had that opinion. I always thought purple was a more, like, regal color and more, like, befitting a personal guard than, like, red. Red is, like, not boring. It's just not as dignified. Yeah, because purple, well, purple dye is very expensive, so usually only like royalty or people who were rich would wear that color. So that's kind of where it kind of came from. Red is for people that are afraid of pink. I disagree with that. I like red, but that's not because I'm afraid of pink. A little too much water in that. I like red and gold, but I want to go back and do black greaves. Oh yeah, black greaves do look nice. I'm just trying to keep mine brighter. I think Tyrian purple is still the most expensive dye. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with dyes to be like, yes, so expensive. I don't know. I don't know enough to make a statement on it. Wait, it takes snails? The snails, the original purple from an underwater snail's shell. Wow. I am learning new things. I do wonder if you're tricking me, but that is surprising. The snails. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten for the custodian garb. Dyes in ancient times were expensive, and even today, certain ways of making them are still. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Depends on if you want like specific things, or if you're, especially if you're going for a very specific process. Then, of course, yeah, it's gonna be expensive. Forgot about this little clasp here on the back. Kind of important. Ooh, look at how the leather turned nice and dark. Still a little wet, so I'll need some more time to dry, but still turned out nice. Ultramarine blue, literally made from a precious stone. I thought it was like reminiscent of the lapis that comes from the stone. Because I have a follow-up question, and I'm asking out of ignorance, but I'm also kind of curious. Can you take the color of the stone and make it into a dye? Because I could see you having to crush the stone into like a powder. But you would need to get it into a liquid form. Or even just lapis. Can I get like an episode on how it's made? Clothing dyes, or just like dyes in general? Yeah, because topical ointment, that was my thought. Most mineral colors do not bleed out into a dye that can color. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if you have a plant, like, the plant is more likely to make a liquid, or if you get a bunch of flowers, like, you can do that. They ground up lapis into fine powder to make ultramarine blue traditionally. How? How? I want to know the process. I'm very picky. I'm being very picky. I recognize that, so forgive me. Do they take the powder and they put it into a paint and like make it a slurry that way? Shadow said it, did I miss it? Sorry. The natural version involves grinding lapis and processing it with wax resin and lye to isolate the blue pigment. Thank you, I missed it. I missed it while I was painting. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, so they do have to mix it. The stone doesn't do it itself, which makes sense. Oh, thank you, Ultrafist. Ultrafist sent me a video that I can watch later. The rarest pigment in the world. Ooh. That looks good. I'll watch it later. Thank you very much. Very much, sir. I will watch this. Or maybe... How long is the video, Ultrafist? If it's short, we might watch it. You don't give me a hard time for not having my custodies done during the stream. Oh, you sent me 2 videos. 5 minutes for the first one. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. So, I guess here's the question. A, are we interested in learning about dyes? Because if we are, I will pull up a video and we'll watch it while we paint. Or, if we're not, we won't do that. So, A, are we interested? Because 5 minutes and 10 minutes, not a big deal. I just didn't want it to be like a 30-minute video. I'd die if we don't. Oh my gosh. No. Get out. Yep, see yourself out. Just goodbye. Bye. Do we want to watch it? And if so, do we want to watch the blue one or the purple one? Purple one is like 10 minutes versus the blue one is 5. My YouTube algorithm is about to be messed up. Oh yes, thank you, thank you. The poll is perfect. You want to say no now? You want to say no just to be that guy? Not a good look. Not a good look, brother. So on Twitch, we've got a poll up. The Twitch side will decide. Because I'm kind of interested in both, I won't lie, but it'll just be whatever one we start with. Maybe we'll do one later. I don't want to drown out all of what we're supposed to do today. I mean, it's just painting. If you're wanting a shorter video, I have 58-second one for the Ultramarine cloth dye. Yeah, send it to one of the mods. Send it to one of the mods and have them take a look at it. If it makes sense for the stream. Then they'll send it to me. Yes, that would be good. Because I've never really looked into textiles and how they make dyes. All I know is what they do in Minecraft. Ugh. A lot of people want to know about blue. Not too many people are voting, which is fine. It's a very chill stream today. Okay, we're gonna watch the blue one. So we'll just watch one for now. 1 second. 1 second. I was reading something that was very surprising. But it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Copy link. 1 second while I set this up. Oh no, not that. Don't do that. Okay. 1 second. Where? I seem to have broken a thing. 1 second. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna do this one. My what? Neither of them are working. 1 second. My OBS is being really weird about this. Okay, we want that. Okay. Can I hide the window capture first? Thank you. Okay. There we go. Here. Okay, here's the video. We're gonna watch it. Let me turn off the music and unmute that. How loud is she gonna be?
To enter a very...
Oh no, that's good. That's good. Actually, it's a very nice volume. Alright. Move you here so I can still see chat. We're gonna watch this. Should turn my model so I'm actually facing the right way, but it's fine. Well, that was very nice. Thank you. Thank you for sending that to me. That was very nice. I learned a thing. I learned a thing. Take my headphones off. Science. Ultramarine, the color of loyalty to our region. Yes, 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 Nathaniel. We were actually, that's kind of what got us started on it. If you just joined us, thank you for the super chat. We were talking about how purple is a very like regal royal color, and then we were talking about dyes, and then we were talking about ultramarine, and I was like, but can you really turn like a rock into a dye? And then they were like, yeah, if you grind it down and then you turn it and you add wax or a resin to it, then you can use it to dye clothes. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. You can get a 2-inch rock of lapis for about $10. Holy cow. That's probably 2.5 inches. 2 inches. Ish. Expansive. But I find it funny that guy is like, I like the color blue so much, I'm gonna paint everything I own blue. Yep. Sounds about right. I'm glad he's really into it. I'm glad he has a hobby. Or a job. I don't know what, he's a historian and a painter / artist. They didn't say what he did or who he works for. It just seemed like it was something he did on the side for fun. See, if someone tried to break into his house, like they still steal his like valuables of like the gold, and he's like, look at all this fancy pigment, even though it's not nearly as expensive as it was back then. Still, I imagine not cheap. The real dye was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, you could say that. I wonder if he's married, like if his wife has like blue eyes and that's why he fell in love with her. He's like, wow, I just love that color. Like, yep, I'm all about that. Oh, I painted this handle purple. Oops. Oh well. I guess it's not gonna match. It's fine. It makes sense if it's a little different. He's the shield captain. Video mentioned oils, but back then they used egg and white wine. The painting process. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I don't make paints either, so. Hmm. Huh. Okay. Couple little things here. And then we're gonna do all the tedious highlights. Honestly, when I think of like the eggs and the white wine combined, it makes me think of, oh, it was like a long time ago. I think it was like in the 70s or something. It was like how women can stay like fit and trim. It was like something that was like on a bottle of alcohol, and it was like suggested diet, and like every meal, even like breakfast, it was like you have like one egg and then a glass of white wine, and I was like, it's like one of those insane ones that they're like, oh, this is like so good and healthy for you, and you'll love how you feel afterwards. So every time I see like that combination, I think of that. And it's like, oh, you could have a steak with an egg and white wine. And I'm like, you've had a whole bottle by the end of the day. It was that sort of diet. I was like, that's not good. You should not drink that much. Yeah, drinking was definitely not the same back then. They saw it differently, that's for sure. Yeah. I have to find it. It's like, I'm not kidding. It's basically like that is the diet. It's like only have like a little bit of food and then there's a glass of wine with every meal including breakfast. And silver really dried to the edge of the container. Let me throw that away. Yeah, this is a fun time, Mr. Human. Now I'm making my highlight color. Did the book nook get finished? Yeah, it got finished, back in May? Because I stopped working on minis so I could do the book nook. Yeah, I think I finished with it back in May. Oh yeah, that's sealed very nicely. Alright, time to do details. Maybe I should do this brush. Whoop. Oh, you like the swirl in my cup? It's actually kind of a purple. More purple than black, but it does look very appealing, yes. I still would not recommend drinking it, but you know how that is. Very drinkable? No, no, not very drinkable, not at all. He's lying, don't listen to what he says, don't drink it. Bad idea. Your stomach will not be very happy with you. Not very happy at all. No, no, just no. Yes, there are minerals in it, but that doesn't mean you should have the minerals from that particular source. That is a bad call. That is a bad call and you know it. This is not going to look the way I want it to. Because the gold is so different from the normal Retributor armor gold I use. Not going to look right. Not very happy with it, but we're just going to keep going. Whoop. I feel like if your Baja Blast paint water is gonna come from someone who paints Alpha Legion, not Thousand Suns. Not that any like particular like Legion is super bright. Handsome Squidward is still here. He's just over. He's here. I flipped it over because I needed more space. I'm just throwing him. I'm just throwing him around. Yeah, we're still going. I want to try to finish him today. Truthfully, I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope you had a good workout. I hope the rowing machine didn't get you too much. My plan was to finish him, but there's some details like on the spear, like the lightning and stuff that I've done that I'm gonna have to spend some more time on after the fact, so I'm probably not gonna finish today like I planned. But maybe next painting stream I'll have him done and then start on another mini. Should probably paint the jet bikes. I'm a little nervous about them. So I should just do them, get them out of the way. sorry. Imagine finish painting a mini in under 8 hours. Well, I would say we could do that because I already primed him, like, before today. Like, I primed, did the wash and stuff. That would all be, I think we'd get it under in less than 8 hours, but if I did finish, but I made myself hungry by talking about food earlier, and so that's a problem I'm gonna need to rectify. Apologize. Ooh, look at that. That looks very nice compared to the original side. That looks nice. So when the close-up camera would be very, very helpful. You guys could see, I'm like, oh, it looks better than I thought it would. There we go. You can put the camera on throne. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Takes me 5 hours just to do one Custodes cape. Oh, I don't spend that much time. I think on average I spend about like 6 hours on my minis. I'd have to go back and like check. If I did it in one sitting, I bet it would go like faster. Usually I do a couple minis at like the same time. Nail stamping plates are a great way to add neat detail. Like, I use a lightning stamp for lightning effects on weapons. Oh, that's so smart, because I have to, like, draw them myself. And they look like this. Don't look at them up close. In person, they don't look very good. On the camera, they look alright. Wouldn't recommend looking at them too closely, though. Yeah, it probably depends on the texture of the model, for the most part. For some of the spears, I could see it being just fine. Oh, and thank you for the super chat, by the way. Took me 65 hours to paint my Custodes Warden squad. You must be very skilled. I did not take that long. I did not take that long on mine. You must be very skilled, and you must pay very close attention to every single detail. I have not. Definitely don't have that same eye for detail as you do, but I admire that. I greatly admire that. Yeah, we're gonna need to wrap this up soon. My stomach is growling something fierce. Very fierce. We gotta take care of that. I'm a professional miniature painter. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. It makes sense why you would spend that much time on them then. That makes a lot of sense. Don't know if I'll ever devote that much time into any of my minis that are just for fun. It's not like these are going on the tabletop. Not in public anyways. Just for fun. We're just flanging them. Flanging them. So I think to answer, I know he's not here now, to answer Bard's question, I don't think this is gloss paint, because things went on pretty easy, all things considered. It didn't feel significantly different from any other mini that I've painted. All I care is that my unit can be identified. If you have a complaint, then you can write it out and mail it to me, and then I'll burn that letter. Yeah, I mean, as long as you like it and you're happy with it, that's fine. I wouldn't worry too much about other people getting picky about it. I think for the most part, people are like respectful about it. Like, if there's people that aren't very like chill about it, then like that is not your problem. That is their problem. Not sure what to do his Greaves. Should probably think about that for next time. Not 100% sure. Other than that, the only thing I'm 100% sure on is that I'm gonna need to eat here in a sec. I want to get off soon because I'm probably gonna make the stir fry unless I got Taco Bell. Taco Bell would be the exception here, where I would maybe stream a little bit longer, but I should probably eat the food I have at home. Do you ever get that KFC? Oh gosh, I keep forgetting about it. Because I think I've had like a bite or so of KFC of like someone else's KFC when they went, but it was like, it's just not enough for me to be like, yes, I must have KFC again. Like, that was so good. It was just like, ah, it's okay. I don't remember it being particularly exciting. That was forever ago. I forgot about that. I think this is probably a good place to stop for now. There's a couple things I want to do. But this guy probably needs to dry with what he's got currently. I love the shield. I think the shield is my favorite part. I love this shield. I want to get a very, like... I want to get like a laminate that's like super shiny, so this purple in here just like stands out really nice. Like, oh man, that will be so nice. Yeah, we gotta eat. Like, I wouldn't have said anything if my stomach didn't, like, audibly growl. Not where it's like, oh, it was a little growl. It was like, roar. It was mad. I don't think you guys, Oh, I forgot to turn my background music back on. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna do some highlights on the cape, but, like, I'm gonna do it later. That's, like, part of the next steps. Yeah, if it wasn't so audible, I would have like just powered through, but I'm like, oh, that's probably not good. I did eat, when did I eat? Oh shoot, I ate at like 10:45, 10:30. So it's been a bit. It's been probably longer than it should be. Excuse me, you've been speed painting without a permit. We're going fast, we're going fast. Soldat. Going fast. I love my golden boys, my banana boys. Da boys. Boys. I really like how these leathers like turned out, like they dried. Like that wash dried on it and it looks really nice and dark. And it's still, you can see how shiny it is. Yeah, you know, we gotta keep the gains. That's why we gotta consume the calories. I had my creatine today, so we're good. We're good. Covered it. Yeah, I know it's not easy for you to see, but you can see it's shiny. See, it's shiny. That's it. He's coming together. He's in a better way. But yeah, this, I gotta figure what's going on up here. It doesn't look quite right. I'm not very happy with it. We'll see, we'll see. This is what I get for using a different spray paint. Yeah, he has more shades to him. He's got more stuff going on. You can kind of see some of the highlights. Still kind of hard to tell, but that's okay. But anyways, I'm gonna save this. I better put water in here. Tomorrow we are doing some stained glass art. Not the traditional kind. If you were there for last stream or you weren't there, I recommend checking out, like, I think it was like last Friday's stream. We did some stained glass stuff. And it was really fun. So we're gonna do more of it. And I think you'll enjoy it. It's gonna be chill vibes. So it'll be like mini painting, but just a little different. Get that all nice and moist so I can close that up. But yes, I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And then on Sunday, we're doing Dawn of War Soulstorm. No, I will not be playing Sisters of Battle because I like the Blood Ravens. They're my favorite. They're my favorite, and I'm not going back. I like those guys. No, we don't need more Eldar. We need them to go away. That's what we need to happen. Well, unless the campaign mode is with Sisters of Battle. If it is, I'm going to be a bit sad. I'll be a bit sad. Anyways, thank you all for joining me today. I had a nice time tonight. I'm going to go eat, so don't you worry about that. And let's see. Do we want to raid tonight? Is there anyone we should raid? Let's take a look. Look at my list of people who are hanging out. Oh, we can raid Miss Lala. She's doing a hand cam. And I know a lot of you guys like Magic the Gathering. So that should be fun. So let's raid her on the Twitch side. So yeah, please make sure you follow all the rules. Oh, I didn't set that thing up. Sorry, mods. But we're gonna raid into her. Please follow all of her rules. I'll be very respectful, and I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy another very, very chill stream with her. And Soldat, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. So here, we're gonna pin the raid message. If you're, there you go. There you go. That's the raid message. So make sure you guys behave, and don't skip leg day, okay? Don't skip it. Bye!